Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa Kay, and today we are going to do a freestyle flow for when you have maybe a sore neck or a shoulder injury like me. I had announced yesterday that I wasn't going to be doing content because my shoulder and neck appear to be slightly injured or just sore, whatever you want to call it. And then I got to thinking, well, what if I made a video that is for people that have a neck or shoulder issue? Some poses they can do that do not use the shoulders, or then so much the neck. So in this practice, we will not be doing any sort of downward facing dogs, nothing like that, because I definitely can't be putting any weight on this as with anybody that would have an injury. So come to your mat in a seated position, an easy seat pose, and we'll get started. This is freestyle, so I don't know what we'll get into or how long it'll be or how many bloopers we'll encounter, but let's do this. All right, so left foot into your inner thigh, right foot on the outside of your calf here. We're going to begin to roll our shoulders down our back ever so gently here, lifting through the chest, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. From here, we'll walk our fingertips forward for a seated forward fold, only as far as you can go without any pain. I'm going to come down onto my forearms here. I want the weight into my forearms and not into my shoulders. And release. Gently walk back. And we'll switch the direction of our feet here. This is good for me too because my practice has definitely been limited, so we're going to do it together. And release. From here, we're going to stack our left knee on top of our right by pointing the right knee towards the short edge of the mat. And then I'm going to bring the left knee across. Getting a really good stretch in my hips here. I'm going to sit up straight. You can option to do eagle arms, but if you are having some neck or shoulder issues, you definitely don't want to do anything like that. Maybe we could just hug ourselves here. I'm just going to place my palms on each shoulder here. From here, we'll take a twist. So I'm going to bring the left arm behind me, and I'm going to bring my right hand to my top of my left knee and gently look behind. But of course, if you have a neck injury, you're not going to want to do that. You could be more like just here, or you don't do the twist at all. For me, where my pain is, this isn't affecting me to do this. All right, let's do the other side. So we're going to stack the right knee on top of the left with the left knee pointing towards the short edge of the mat. Right knee here. And I'm just going to hug my shoulders again, placing my palms on my shoulders. Taking a few deep breaths. Then I'll place the right hand behind me and the left hand on my knee for the twist. We'll be twisting at the navel, keeping the spine long here. You can also just stay here if you have a neck problem. That's as far as I got on this side today. Do what works for you. We'll come back to center. We're going to bring the bottoms of the feet to touch. Pull them back towards our sits bones. We're going to inhale and create length through the spine. And on the exhale, we're going to peel the feet apart, pressing our elbows into the upper thighs. Coming forward with a flat back. And release. So I'm going to bring my knees together and lean back, rolling through the back and tucking my chin. And then on the inhale, I'm going to bring the knees apart and bring my chest in between the legs. And exhale, round the back like a seated cat-cow here. No pressure on the shoulders. more time. And release. Extend the legs out in front of you. Inhale the arms so that they're parallel in front of you with the palms facing each other. And on the exhale, we're going to hinge forward with a flat back, coming into a seat like a seated forward fold with our legs out. Now, if you can't reach your feet in this pose, it is best to keep your back straight and just stay here. You don't have to reach your feet. I'd rather you stay straight in the spine rather than curling and getting all messed up and having shallow breathing. I'd rather you be just right here rather than reaching for your feet, the bottoms of your feet. Do what you can do. And release. Bring the left foot to the right inner thigh. Inhale the arms out in front of you again. And we're going to intend to reach the bottom of the foot for a one-legged fold. But if you can't, it's okay to stay here. You want to turn the body so that you're facing that leg. And release. Other side. Right foot comes to the inner thigh. Hands parallel, or arms parallel, hands facing each other, palms facing each other. And then I'm going to turn the body so that I'm facing the leg and come down with a flat back. From here, we'll release back to easy seat pose and take a few breaths here. We're going to come to lie down on our mat. And if you can, bring the feet back to the sits bones. Begin to bring your knees towards your chest. Interlace your fingers and hug your knees into your chest. And when you're there, make a couple small circles with the knees here, intending for the tailbone to meet the mat. Very, very small movement here, massaging that lower back. Exhale, release. Feet back down to the mat. We're going to let the knees drop to the right. Twisting at the navel here. The twist should be at the midsection. We're not going to turn our neck here, because if you do have a neck injury, that might cause some strain. Inhale back to center and let the knees drop to the opposite side. And back to center. Extend the legs out in front of you. Place the palms into the floor beside you. And we're going to lift the left leg up and then the right. Without lifting our shoulders and head off the mat here, we're going to interlace our fingers and wrap it around the back of our thigh. Right foot should be flexed. Gently pull, but not enough that you feel it in your shoulders or your neck. Leg stretch here. And release. Other side. Keeping the neck in one spot, not looking anywhere. And release. From here, we're going to come to sit up. I'm going to do that by gently rolling onto my side here so that I don't hurt my neck. And then I'm going to sit up. I'm going to bring my right foot so that it reaches towards my bum, and my left foot so that it's on my inner thigh here. From here, I'm going to twist at the navel and gently look to the side. Now the other side. So I'm going to bring my left foot back towards my bum and my right foot to my inner thigh here. Got a nice crack through there. And I'm gonna gently look to the side here. Try to have the chin parallel to the mat. And from here, we'll come back to center. We're gonna come up onto our calves with the tops of our feet into the mat. We're gonna take a gentle camel here without letting our head and neck go. So we're just gonna do a back bend, but without letting the head and neck go. So the elbows are pointing behind you. This is too much for you at this time, don't do it at all. My hands are on my lower back and I'm looking forward with just a little back bend. And release. From here, I'm gonna bring my right foot so that its toes are pointing towards the short edge of the mat. The left foot is on the top of the foot here. And I'm gonna take a low lunge. And from here, I'm gonna find a little movement, taking half splits. This is basically what I've been doing for myself to avoid any weight on my shoulders or any intense neck movements. Stay here for a few seconds. We're not going to take any twists here. We're just going to hold our position, our pose for just a few seconds. And we're going to bring the right foot back and switch feet by bringing the left foot so the toes meet the short edge of the mat. I'm going to find that movement again. I'm taking half splits by extending my left leg and dropping my upper body over it. And back to low lunge. And release. I'm going to come to the long edge of my mat. I'm on my knees and I'm going to extend my right leg out to the side with my toes pointing up to the sky. And then from here, I'm going to reach my left arm towards the mat for a side body stretch here without lifting my arms up. And back to center. Now I'm going to reach my right arm down towards my toes. And back to center. Other side. So we're doing kind of like a gate pose variation without the arm movement. And back to center. From here, we're going to come towards the short edge of our mat again, and we're just going to place our hands on our hips, and we're going to stand up. From here, I'm going to come into mountain pose with my big toes and heels touching, palms beside my thighs. And I'm going to take palm tree pose. So I'm going to lift off of my heel 3 times. This is a nice calf stretch for me. I don't know about you. And one more time. From here, I'm going to bring my hands to prayer. I'm going to sit back in my heels, reach my hips towards the mat for chair pose. Option to take pigeon chair pose. You're going to ground your weight through the right foot and take the left foot across the right knee here and intend to push the left knee away from you. Hips should be square towards the front of the mat, and maybe you can sink lower, keep the back straight, hands at prayer here. From here, I'm going to release. Now I'm going to begin to shift my weight into my left foot as I take chair pose and then pigeon chair pose. So you want to keep that resistance in the knee pushing away from you. And release back to chair and mountain pose. From here, I'm going to take some squats just to fire up the core, get a little bit of the heart going here. So I'm going to take my hands out in front of me, or you can cross your arms across your chest like we did earlier, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's get started. Bring your feet about hips distance, and we're going to sit back in the hips here, almost like chair, but we're not staying there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From here, we're going to come into tree. I'm going to ground my weight into my right foot, lift my toes up, spread them, place them back down, and bring my left foot to the inside of my inner thigh, calf, or the ground, or the ankle. Hands to prayer. I'm going to turn that left knee towards the long edge of the mat with my hips square to the front. And breathe. From here, I'm going to bring the knee back to center and straighten my leg out in front of me. And then I'm going to bring it back down slowly to the mat. Shift your weight into your left foot, lift the toes up and spread them, sit them back down, and take tree on the other side. When you're ready, bring the knee back to center, extend the leg out in front of you, bring your foot all the way back to the mat. From here, we'll take a few deep breaths. And come to the long edge of our mat, taking our feet wider than hips distance, toes pointing towards the long edge of the mat. We're going to inhale, tuck the tailbone, bring our hands to our hips, open through the chest, gently look up. And on the exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips, coming into a flat back. And then when we get there, we're going to come all the way down, letting our hands drop to the mat gently. No pressure in the hands here. It's all in the feet. It's all in my heels. And let the head and neck go very gently. From here, I'm going to bend my knees a little bit. I'm going to bring my hands back to my hips, come back to a flat back, and all the way back up. And if your neck is truly injured that you can't even do that, you're welcome to turn the toes about 45 degrees towards the short edge of your mat, sink into your hips and come into goddess pose. You can keep your hands on your hips here, so that you're not using any sort of rotation in the shoulders. We're going to do goddess anyway here. I'm going to take my hands to prayer, tuck the tailbone, and breathe. Come back up. I'm going to turn so that the right foot is in line with the short edge of the mat. And then I'm going to turn my left toes to meet the short edge of the mat, coming into warrior 2 with my hands in prayer. If you're up to it, you can extend them out beside you. Tuck the tailbone and hold. Now let's sweep the arm forward as we turn on the back foot, coming into high lunge. From here, we'll step forward. Get back in alignment here. From here, we're going to step the right foot back, coming into high lunge. And when you're ready, turn on the back foot so the heels are in line, coming into warrior 2. Tuck the tailbone, lengthen through the back. Hands can stay in prayer or palms facing down, whatever you're comfortable with today. From here, we're going to sweep the right arm forward, coming back into high lunge. Notice I'm not doing anything to bring my arms above my head. And step forward. shake it out a little bit. All right. From here, we're going to bring our knee towards our chest. So we're going to ground our weight to our right foot. Bring the knee towards the chest. I'm going to gently pull it towards me. And release. Bring the weight to the left foot. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. And release. We're going to come all the way down to our mat. So bring the feet wider than hips distance apart. Hands to prayer. Weight mostly in the heels. Come down all the way into garland pose. Now that takes an incredible amount of strength, and if you don't have that, you could put that into your shoulders and your neck. So if you don't have the strength, draw the navel into the spine here. And if you don't have the strength to come down like that, please just come down regularly, because that could create some tension in your neck if you don't have the strength in your legs to bring it down in your core. From here, we're going to stay here. And breathe. And come onto our sits bones. Bringing the feet together, the knees together. Letting that all soak in. Taking it slow today. And come back to easy seat. That's all for today. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next week. I'm sure I'll be better by then. So take care.